Hey there, hi there, ho there. It is 3 o'clock on Tuesday, April 12th, and it is the third installment of the Tech Tuesday today. And we're talking today on the 301 class. We're going to be going over your agent website. So we're going to walk through the tools you need to get dialed in and get that set up. So welcome everyone. Like I said, Tech Tuesday, this is the last class of the day. So when we're done here, I'm going to go walk the dogs. So, all right. So let's go ahead and start with the most important things that we need to do to get ready for your KW agent website. And that is your marketing profile. So I've got this screen already here. We're logged into Command. We're on the dashboard right now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to the profile icon in the top right corner, and we're going to go down to settings. When we go down to settings, it's going to load up the settings page with all of our integrations, DocuSign, your calendar, Dotloop, all that stuff. And on the left-hand side here, there's a new set of menu options that opened up, and one of them is under Connect Settings here. And in Connect Settings, we're going to go down to Marketing Profile. And while this is loading and while we're kind of getting ready for this, let me explain what the Marketing Profile does for you. Any of the marketing tools inside of Command are filtered through this to provide information about you as the agent to the marketing tools as you build them. If you're building a graphic using the design tool, the marketing profile provides your picture here. You can see my little headshot there. It provides your team information. It provides your contact information. All that information that's pulled into a graphic is coming from here. If you're putting together a smart plan and you're sending out an email, all of the email information about you as the agent is coming from here. So we need to make sure that this is fully built out with as much information as you can muster. Now, the marketing profile is one page, and when you scroll down through here, I'll just kind of move through really quickly. You can see there's a bunch of fields in here, and there's a bunch of things to take care of. Some of the most important information is down in your Market Center brokerage information. Make sure you get the right brokerage, the brokerage address, all that. Make sure you get your legal footer text in there and all that. So as I go down to the bottom, there's a save button at the very bottom of the screen. It's really important that when you are editing this screen, make sure you go all the way to the bottom and hit save. Additionally, while you're filling this marketing profile out, you can't save and come back later. It doesn't like that. You want to make sure that you go through it, look for the information, find information that you don't have, and then come back here and fill it out. I am going to jump into our learning portal here because I want to show you that I've created a training course. It's a very simple, very simple little one-page sheet to talk about the marketing profile. So when you're logged into kwclmtraining.com, you're going to find on the front page a marketing profile. When you click on that, there will be right here, the content is completing your marketing profile. And there's a screenshot here, and it works you through everything that you need to know about the little ins and outs of getting this all squared away. So make sure you fill out everything according to this and get it going. At the end of the day, there's a button up here in the very top right after you've saved it and after you've completed the marketing profile. This button says, use my information to brand my agent site. You got to do that. This is the button that turns on your agent website. So if you don't do this, the next step that we go through, you won't have access to creating your agent website using the wizard. So make sure that you click that and turn it on when you're done. Okay, so this is the profile information that is going to contribute to making your agent site. On the left-hand side of the command interface is all of the icons, all of the buttons to get to the different applets. The one at the very bottom here is the consumer applet. And this is the area where we're headed. We're going to go down to consumer because that's where we're going to build and manage our agent websites. All right. So we have at the top here, we have agent websites, landing pages, guide builder, and on the far right, we have site and app settings, and create a new page, and then finally configure your site. If you have not created your website previously under the KW umbrella, it is something really, really, really important to notice that the address that you create when it's all said and done is not a www.whatever.com. It looks like this: https:// or / KW Tech TV, or whatever your name is, and then it will always be followed by .kw.com. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this. My site has already been built. So when you give this site information out, make sure that you do not include a www there, because it's not going to go to the right place. So here is my completed, or such as it is, my built out website. You can change the text here. I've got my little "done with the snow, let it sun," and I've got a little winter background scene here. When I slide down this page, I've got a section here for what's called featured listings, and the ones that are grayed out are a little bit older and they're no longer available. So I have to go through and clean this up to make it current. And down at the bottom here, we have a contact form with my information. And then below that, we have a footer that includes the office information. Guess where all of this information is coming from? The marketing profile. So we want to make sure that we have our marketing profile information done, because this is all the stuff that's making that work. Now, my menu at the top of the screen here has multiple pages. I've got the home page, which you're looking at. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 9 pages on my website. Not all of these are fully functioning, because you still got a couple of contact me pages down here. And then below that, we have links to my social media: Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. Guess where that's coming from? Yes, your marketing profile. If you've included this information, you'll see that as well on this page. Now make sure that on your marketing profile, if you do put in social media, make sure it's your business social media. You don't want your personal social media here. Okay, so this is what the website looks like. We're going to come and take a look at the pages in a moment, but what we're going to do now is we're going to go back to command and we're going to review here. So here is the website once it's been built, and on the agent site pages section, there are those pages that we saw a moment ago. This is the builder pages, if you will. These are the ones where we can build some things and edit some stuff. But all of that is packaged up in the agent website, which in this case, kwtechtv.kw.com. There's a next section here called landing pages. Now, landing pages are not on your website. They are not inside of your website. Landing pages are standalone web pages that are available on the internet. Anybody can get to them. You don't have to sign in to see them or anything like that. And they are just what I like to call flyers on the web. So these landing pages are freestanding web pages that do not have anything to do with your website. To the right of that is a section called Guide Builder. If you are inviting people to sign up, and here's what I mean by this: sign up on your website. If they use this button and they are now signed up and logging into your website, if you are also using a mobile KW mobile app for consumers, both of those sections will be showing your consumers buying guides and selling guides for their homes, and you control what these say. So these guide builders are built by you and can be used to help your customers understand the process of buying and selling. So I'm just going to open up one here really quick to show you, because we're not going to go through this today, but I just want to introduce it to you. So here is the seller's guide. And in the seller's guide, we have a guide and we have an introduction section. I'll click on the introduction. You can see here is a little congratulations starting on the process of selling your home. All of the stuff in here, the guide and the introduction, are customizable. You can move images around, you can move segments, you can reorder them. You can click in here and edit the images and the text. So this is not set in stone. What we'd like you to do is build your guides with your own voice in mind. Here's a section called Showing Your Home. So here's some kind of pre-canned text that you can adjust, add to, or completely rewrite. And this is for, the stage of showing your home. And then you have down here reviewing offers and all the different areas. So the guide builder, or the guides themselves, are very powerful tools for your consumers. So take some time and go in there and build those out. Okay, so back to the consumer area, and we see here we have agent site pages, landing pages, and the guide builder. So this is what we're looking at as the agent site pages. These pages you have to build. So we have to create these. Now, when we say create them, there is a wizard that I'm going to walk you through that's going to create 3 pages: the home page, the contact us, and the about me. Those 3 pages we're going to build together. All of the other pages that you see here, you can just create them as you would like. Sometimes we have these little widgets that are available, like there's a mortgage calculator in here. There's a school report tool that's in here. But many of these pages, you'll need to put the content and build the content yourself. You don't need to have a dozen web pages. Your site could simply consist of, home, contact us, and about me. That's fine. So you're not required to do any of this, but if you want to add other pages, of course, you're welcome to. All right, so in the next step here, what we're going to do is we're going to open up the wizard, and we're going to build the website. Now, my website is already built, so I'm going to be walking it through and showing you kind of what it looks like, but it's the same process to create it, right? So to create this website, we're going to go onto the right-hand side here in the consumer area. We're going to click on Site and App Settings. Now, in the Site and App Settings area, there's that button again. Use my information to brand my site. You can absolutely click on this and start your website there. And that way you'll have all the information from your marketing profile coming through, so you have it. Okay. In addition, on the URLs and the listings and all those things here, this is all just additional information and additional tools. What we're going to focus on is coming over to the far right-hand side, learning more with Kelly Guides. So I'm going to click on the Kelly Guides here, and it's going to open up a dialog that's going to allow me to create my website. So I'll click on Agent Site, which says, what do you want to build? So I'll build my agent site, and I'll click Continue. All right. So it's going to open up a separate page here, and it's going to tell you, hey, here's the wizard. You want to walk through it and get it started? Let's go. So here we are. We'll go ahead and click Get Started. I'll accept and continue. And now here is the subdomain that I can choose for my website, and I've already chosen it, kwtechtv.kw.com. And by the way, after choosing your subdomain, make sure you check your marketing profile information here under marketing profile information to make sure that it's pulling the information that you want to distribute as the information about you. So you can double check it here. Remember, it's pulling from the market profile, but you can adjust it here. Okay, so my subdomain is chosen and my marketing profile is good to go. I've checked it all, and I can adjust it if I want. When you click Save and Continue, it's going to load up and say, okay, what color theme do you want to use? And it's very simple. Either you use a red KW over here on the left, or you use a black KW. That's it. When you come down a little bit further here, you have the ability to customize that homepage text. And here is that homepage text right here. So if I want to say it's spring, now let's get packing. Okay, there it is. It's spring, now let's get packing. Oh, I gotta finish off that. There you go. And you also can upload up to 5 images of your own to put in the background. So mine here, I've got an image of some snow, and I probably should replace that, but I'm not going to. So I'm going to go ahead and leave that here. But you can click on the remove if you want to remove the old ones, and you can upload the images here if you'd like to add some images. Okay. We'll click Save and Continue. Now the next page is a business page, and you can see here it says Company Profile. If you're a solo agent, you do not need to worry about this page because you're not adding pictures of individuals. So we'll go ahead and skip this. We're treating this as a solo site. Next up is the About Me page. On the About Me page, you can adjust the name of the page, and normally it says About Us, but I changed it to About Me. Okay, so About Me, and then over here we have our content area, and I'm going to change that to About Me with a capital M. There we go. And your information, your title, your bio, all that stuff can go in here as well. When you click Continue, you have the Contact Us page. So the first one was About Me, so I'm going to change this to Contact Me. And I'm going to change the content area to also read Contact Me. That way it aligns with the branding that I have here. Now, once you're done, that's it. Those small sections and your site is ready to go. Now, it may take a few hours to a few days to get your site loaded up onto the system and make it visible to the public. So keep that in mind as you build the site, that it may not be 100% visible at the very time that you complete it. So here's my website. I'm going to go ahead and click on kwtechtv.com. And here it is. It's spring. Now let's get packing. So we have this in here. I'll go up to the menu. If I go to the About Me or the Contact Me, there's that stuff there. And I can visit those pages. Okay. So that's how easy it is to create your website and use the wizard to get through it. Now, of course, you can just spend a few more minutes building things the way you want, saying things the way you want, but that's the essentials. Now, the rest of these pages, the Download My App, the other pages that are visible here on the website, to create those, to edit and create new pages beyond what the wizard does for you, you can click on the button up here in the top right to create a new page. So when you click Create a New Page, you can either create a page on your website, or you can create a standalone landing page, a flyer on the web. For this moment, I'm going to choose On My Site, and we're going to click on Create Page. Now, if you've used the email editor and if you've used the designer tools that we have in Command, this should actually feel familiar because it's based on that same engine. To add anything from the right-hand side in the widget area and to place it on your page, you can just click and drag the widget to the page. Now, this is a Meet the Team. Maybe I don't need that. Maybe I'm a solo agent. So in the bottom right, there's an X, and I can remove that page from the website. Actually, I'll click on the top right and click on the trash can to get rid of it. You can here have an agent profile. That's one of the blocks of widgets that you can bring out here. And again, I'll delete that. You can add a contact form to your page and by dragging that out. You can add testimonials for a testimonial carousel, and you can build a testimonial capture page. All right. And here's the testimonials list with all the testimonials for you as an agent. There is a company profile section here if you want to have an about the company, and you can build that out here if you'd like. Then finally down here, we have two more. We have the testimonials, which is where people can write a testimonial, which would then be put into the testimonials list that you can watch later on, or take a look at later on. And then finally, one of the most important ones, the Download My KW app. So this KW app is already going to have your KW app ID built into this. So when somebody clicks on this and it takes them to their mobile device store, whether it be Android or iPhone, they'll be able to download the KW Consumer app and have it branded to you. And if they create an account, then you're going to get notified and they will be added to your database so that you have the ability to communicate with them. Okay. So those are some of the widgets that you have there. And in addition to that, down at the very bottom here, you have some content blocks. So you can bring out an image and upload an image that you would like, or you can place text in here. So you can actually write your own text and just type some text in here. So there's a bunch of options on the things that you can add to the site. All right, add to a landing page or add to your site altogether. So I'm going to say nope. And once you build those sites, you can actually look at those. Once you build those pages, you can actually look at them here. So if I click on the little eyeball next to the About Me page, I can kind of load that up and get a preview of it without having to go all the way over to the website, which, by the way, it just opens the website. So that's all it does. So you can make as many of these pages as you want, and you have a lot of flexibility there. Now, to manage your pages and to reorganize, maybe you want to organize the way those pages look. If you click on the Site and App Settings button up here on the top right, that will take you to where you can kind of organize it, build it out the way you want. So when we're talking about your site itself, the site has a general setting where you can change the hero text or the front page text. You can add additional images to that front page. Here is what the text will read for when people download your app. And here are the ability to select virtual tour listings and active tours that you might have. So there's a lot going on there. The URL section of the site and app settings shows you your subdomain, and it shows you your KW mobile app link that you can share with anyone and everyone so that they can download it and view homes on your app. I mentioned that we could add featured listings to our page, and here's where we can go to add featured listings. We can include a headline and then select listings. Now, you can select listings that are your listings, or you can select listings from all listings. So if I just take 4 of them here, I'll click done. So I got 4 different houses, and I'm going to save those changes. So I'm going to leave this here. After I save those changes, I'll go ahead and type in new homes. I'm going to go back to my website. All right. And I'm going to refresh the website. And remember, those featured listings are on the front page. There they are, new homes. Well, I grabbed a bunch of land, but you get the idea. Undisclosed price. Fair enough. So I think you can have up to 12 listings here that you can add to your front page, which is kind of cool. All right. Next up, we have the theme. If you wanted to change the color of your theme from red to black, you can do that here. And then the agent site pages on the very far right side, this is where you organize your menu. So if I was to visit my site here, you can see on the menu, it goes through the About Me, Contact Me, and all the way down through here. This is the structure that I am using right here. About Me, Contact Me, Download My App, Mortgage, all those different pages. You can remove pages by clicking the little ellipses on the right-hand side and deleting them, or you can add pages by clicking somewhere and clicking add. Okay, so if maybe we want to add a new page here. Actually, the ad pages, the ad pages are back on the agent site pages. Okay, so we add the pages there, and then we put them on our website by using the agent site pages section over on the right-hand side. A little confusing, but this is where you can organize which pages are first. So reorder those pages, and that kind of builds it out that way. Okay. All right. So this is it's a short class because you're going to want to walk through this wizard and fill out all these sections and do these little dialog boxes and stuff. But once you're done, remember that you can always come back to the agent site pages area, and you can edit your pages here on the right hand side. Click on the little ellipse and then select edit, and that will allow you to edit your existing pages. But the first thing you want to do is go to Site and App Settings and click on the Learn More with Kelly guides, and that will start the wizard to build your page out. All right. So that's it for now. Remember that the building out of the page is just, walking through the wizard and then going and adjusting those settings as you see fit. So we're going to go ahead and shut down to Tech Tuesday. It's a little early today, but that's okay. So if you have any questions, you can see that there's some information across the bottom of the screen there, and you can reach out. These videos are available on KW TechTube and of course in our LMS at kwclmtraining.com. So have a great afternoon, you guys, and we'll see you not next week for Tech Tuesday because I'm out all week, but the following week.